Welcome to Man Talk 133.
Yes,
What's going
sir.
on, bruh?
What's up, bro? How you feeling, man? How you
Hey, man.
feeling?
Ain't nothing to it, man. Y'all like, y'all comment, y'all share, y'all subscribe. Y'all been subscribing, man, for real. Like, no joke, bro. They been
Yeah.
really, when I look at the analytics, they
hmm
ain't playing around. Whoever did, appreciate y'all.
Yes,
Keep
sir.
sharing it, keep
Appreciate it.
subscribing, keep going on. Every Friday, as y'all know. Got to plug it MBRadio.us, Military Broadcast Radio, Man Talk 133 with Shaw and Daryl. Check us out, y'all. Facebook, Instagram, Roku, and everywhere. I can't even name all the Twitch, Rumble, all of the different places we on. So I think
Boy,
Amazon is Amazon TV or something. I don't know. It's all over. It's
boy,
all over,
like
dog.
you sound like a certified commercial just then,
Yeah,
boy.
dog. You see, I had to run it down to them, dog. Dog, I'm about to really turn it into a commercial because, listen, let's start the show out like this, dog.
Okay.
Man, shout out to the Indiana Pacers, dog. I'm just
Yeah. Oh, no
they
doubt.
play tonight. If they win tonight,
Then win tonight is over.
you can go ahead and stick a fork in somebody because they're
Yeah.
done.
It's over. Yeah, it's over. But I told you, even though I said OKC was the beast,
Yeah,
but I told you it was gonna come down to Siakam and Miles Turner in
Xing
the
each
paint.
other out.
No. Yeah. Well, those two,
Uh huh.
Siakam and
Yeah,
Miles Turner in the paint versus
yeah.
OKC's Harkenstein and Chet
And
Holmgren.
check. Yeah, uh huh.
They can't mess with Siakam now. That's
I'm trying to tell
that's
you,
what that's the
dog.
killer right there. They
I'm
can't mess
telling
with
you,
Siakam.
they balling right now, y'all. They win tonight.
Mm-hmm.
I will go ahead and say, you go ahead and stick a fork in them, and then Perk. Would you
Oh
still
yeah.
consider them to be the best team ever? One of the best teams
Man.
that ain't won nothing?
But you know what though? I can feel I can feel a game 7.
Yeah, I do too, man. I
But you
think
know
I
what I'm
think they
saying?
gonna come out tonight
You
and they
setting it
gonna
up.
yeah they gonna
Setting
because
it
I
up.
mean you think about everybody watching this, bro.
They talking about the ratings and all that now, so it's
Yeah.
almost like you had to let Indiana win. I ain't say you let them win, but
Mm-hmm.
Indiana did their thing. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
OKC come back. So when OKC go back, if they go back to OKC 2-2,
Yeah.
OKC gonna win game 3,
Oh, for sure.
and then they gonna go back not game
Game
three,
five.
game 5. They'll beat
Yeah.
up 3-2,
Yeah.
and then they gonna go back to Indy, and Indy gonna win game 6.
Exactly.
It's gonna be 3-3.
Exactly.
He's gonna set it up for that game 7 because that's what everybody want. One game, win or go home.
Yeah. And I'm gonna tell you right now, um, if Indiana buck the systems and forget about this,
Right.
they
Right.
gonna buck the system and go, man, forget about that. We going up tonight.
Yeah. You
We're gonna
right.
we're gonna go against the grain tonight. It'll be different. Now they
Yep.
still could set it up for a game 7, but
But
Indiana still could win. But I just think if they win tonight, it's over. I'm just gonna.
yeah,
Yeah,
cause it's pretty much, OKC haven't won on their court, on Indiana's court, but Indiana beat them on OKC's
yeah,
home.
exactly,
So
exactly.
that's why
Yeah,
I say, OKC gonna have to, in order to keep the series going, they're gonna have to show something. They're gonna have to show us something tonight.
they ran the ball out, dog. I always say this, dog. We ain't a politics channel,
Yeah.
but
Okay.
certain stuff, dog,
Got
just
it.
got to be addressed.
What we
Dog,
got, dog?
dog, what you think? What do you think about California, dog? All these ice raids and all this old wild stuff. They deployed the National Guard and the Marines to go to California. Marines ain't down. They like, look, bro, stop playing, bro. Are you
Man,
serious?
man, don't do that, man. Like, they're making us look bad. They're making the Corps look bad, dog. You putting the Corps on your own people, man.
Yeah, man. You own your own 700 of them,
Come on.
2,000 of the other one. And I'm just like, yo, bro, like, come on, dog. Like, it's got, okay. I look at it like this.
Hmm.
Okay, the illegals, I get it. You got to get the illegals out. We understand all that.
Right,
Got it. But bro, you
right.
can't round up everybody. Crashing in vote cars and doing all kind of crossing Armageddon out there, bro, for no reason.
and do it the right way, man. Like,
Do it the legal way.
yeah, if you all like we always say, if you who you say you are, you don't have to tell nobody who you are.
Exactly.
The reason why I'm saying that, Obama, he deported way more than what these
Yeah.
cats got going on here. But
Yep.
look how he did it. He went through, did the system, went through the system or whatever. However, they deported them. These guys, they got it on camera. They want to be, they got to be seen,
Yeah.
going in people's houses, and they standing out there with the little military utility gear on and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? I'm talking about them. I'm
Yeah.
talking about like some of these people that's in the offices.
Yeah.
Like with
Yeah. The federal officers.
the lady Christy Norm, whatever her name is, she was out there videoing and you
Yeah.
know what I'm saying, like they rounding up the troops or whatever, and it's crazy, man. You know what I'm saying? Like,
It's scary though.
yeah,
It's scary though because what makes it scary, man, because
mhm,
you know you putting them guys in danger.
yeah,
they going to into these houses. They don't know what's behind them doors.
and like I said, man, you sending you sending the Marines, man.
Yeah,
That's
dog.
crazy. I was in the Corps, dog. Everybody should know that I was in there. You mean tell me you gonna send Marines? Whether they illegal, they illegal or whatever. But a lot of people that's out there protesting ain't illegals. They are
Right.
not illegals, right?
Right.
Man, cause it'll be crazy, it'll be stupid for the illegals to be out there protesting. They
Don't make
hide
sense, right?
somewhere. But I mean, you know what I'm saying? Like you send them out there, but out there on them people like that, man. But where they was at for January 6th.
Man, and that's been the question, people been asking, like, hey, what happened? What happened with January 6th? I don't
Right.
understand how they dropped the ball on that either. But I'm looking at it like, yo, bro, like, okay, understand, like you said, we got to get the illegals out. But
Yeah.
we can't make it one race of people
Right.
because you have other illegals in here as well. You
Hmm.
know, from different countries, Russia and all different kind of places
Yeah.
that's illegal. So we focusing on one type of people because you don't like their skin color. That ain't right to me, bro. I don't care what nobody try to tell you. You know
And
what I'm saying?
you sending the Marines in there on some soft target people.
Yeah.
Meanwhile,
Bad though, dog.
meanwhile, you need to have my boys. I'm talking about the Marine. You need to have my boys geared up for what they got going on in Iran and Israel right now.
Yeah, and that's what I was about to get to too. What's your take on that, man? Because do you think it's the Bible fulfilling itself, wars
I,
and rumors of wars?
yeah,
I think
most
so
definitely.
too. I think so too, dog. It's just, I think it's inevitable. I don't think it's nothing they can do to stop it. Just me personally.
Yeah,
I
they can't
know,
do.
nah, I know they talk about, we working out these deals, but you also got to be careful and be mindful of who you put in office.
Yeah.
Because when you put a person in office with a king like mentality, that's
Mm-hmm.
what you're gonna get. You're gonna get the
Mm-hmm.
so-called deals, trade deals that
Yeah.
you okay. This is what I say about it, dog. Like, okay, if you are a news reporter
Mm-hmm.
and you're reporting the news and you knowingly tell lies and you can tell it with a straight face,
Right.
bro, something going on, bro. Like you know it's a lie. You
Man.
got all the evidence and you know it's a lie, and still you try to make an excuse for whatever the lie is. Well, it won't really like that. Well, how was it then? It's right there in black and white.
Man. And see, you know what I'm saying? I know, like I said, I always say it on the God, I know your family, you and your family covered.
Yup.
Me and my family, we covered.
Hell yeah.
And what I said the other day, I said this last week. All the people that's out there right now,
Yeah.
there's we tried to tell them when we was voting for Kamala, right?
Try to, dog.
We tried to tell them, right? They didn't believe
Yup.
it.
Didn't believe
Now
it.
they trying to say that we ain't helping them because we ain't we should be out there helping them. No, We helped y'all in the booth. Y'all didn't help us in the booth.
Exactly.
So what I said last week for to some people, I said, you know what? I said, me and my family, we covered.
Yeah.
Covered under God, right?
Yep.
I said, I hope whatever y'all voted for, I told myself, I hope it stay in there.
You get what you want. You
I'm
get
gonna
you
stick
want a
when,
king, you got him.
now when the midterms come around, I'm gonna do my thing and
Yeah, me
do
too.
do what I've been doing or whatever.
Yeah.
I'm Democrat all day long. I ain't afraid to tell nobody what I am. I'm a
Exactly.
Democrat all day long, right?
Exactly.
I'm gonna do my thing, but really, I hope it stay just like they voted because they wanted the king, they got him.
Oh no,
I hope they keep him.
now they're gonna show out in drove this time. They're gonna show it's gonna be one of the. I'm predicting it's gonna be one of the biggest midterm elections
Hmm.
ever because now they see they got a fool in there. I
Right.
now it ain't. You know how it is. You know how somebody be when they dating somebody
Yeah.
and they know he got a little something wrong with him,
Man, I ain't know she was like that.
and then we throw something against the wall. You, you like,
You
hold
gave
on, bro.
you
You
gave him a
sitting there,
warning. You gave him
yeah,
a warning one time before in one of the
yeah,
videos
yeah,
a
yeah,
while
yeah. I
back.
gave him a warning.
Relationship.
Yeah, that's what it was. Yeah.
Yeah,
Hey, bro,
relationship.
give
Yeah.
you a warning. A man said, I want water. She getting water too. Huh?
Yeah.
I don't want no water. Well, you gonna drink something today, cause that's what we getting. And you know, we try to add a little humor into it, but man, they got a dude that's out of control in the office, and he has no
Yeah.
barriers around him. If it weren't for
Got rid of him.
judge in the federal judge in California
Hmm.
and reversing that
Hmm.
yesterday,
Yep.
I think maybe yesterday, them
Mhm.
troops been still down there.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? I know they're gonna appeal it, but I'm just saying, at some point, bro, you gotta just let it be, bro. Is okay. You lost this one.
And then another thing that's crazy too, that what you was talking about with the I think I lost my train of thought, but hey, we still chopping it up.
Mm-hmm.
But
You good.
yeah, man, it's I like it'll come back to me. I lost my train of thought because it's gonna. Oh yeah, this is what I had to say.
Uh-huh.
That you take notice at it that he got everybody in place, right? No guardrails or nothing, right?
Yeah. No guardrails, bro.
So you take
None.
note. So take notice at when the last time you heard about threatening a government shutdown.
You ain't heard it.
But see, when you said when the people turn out in droves for midterms,
Yep.
if the Democrats take back the House and the Senate,
Yep.
and them bills he tried to pass, they knock it down or whatever. Watch
Yeah.
what he say. Oh, we can ready to shut the government down unless they pass this bill, and
Yep.
this.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? So,
Yeah.
I was like I said, you think about it. They ain't said nothing about no government shutdown or a threat of a government shutdown.
Nope. Not since they
He
got
got
their
no.
way.
Yeah, he got his way now.
Yeah. And that's the thing.
And real quick, ain't they don't they
Uh,
supposed to have this dude crazy
a
man? They
parade tomorrow, sometime
tomorrow,
tomorrow,
right?
yeah.
With the military, right?
Bro. Huh?
I said he gonna have a parade tomorrow with the military
Yeah,
vehicle.
for the army, yeah. And
Yeah,
somebody else and somebody they
they talk
what
like it's gonna tear this stuff gonna tear up the streets anyway. Them tanks and all that,
ain't gonna be 45 million, 50 million for a parade for a person that dodged the military numerous times.
and talk trash about the vets.
Yeah. I hope none of them don't show up. That'll be
But the crazy,
funny.
but you know what though? The crazy part about it is though, I told
Uh-huh.
somebody this the other day. Now they still, some people still clown Kamala, right? Oh,
Yeah.
we dodged the bullet. That's why I said I hope y'all continue to get what y'all get.
Get what you get.
But I'm looking at these guys, man, like these veterans, especially a lot of these veterans, these Harley Davidson riders or whatever they are.
Yeah.
They
Uh-huh.
ride they down with the flag on the back of the bikes and all that, right? They against they now they see what Trump is doing, and they mad with him. But if they got to go right back in the booth again,
They'll do it
they
again.
good, they'll do it again. They'll still choose this clown.
Yeah.
The farmers too. I ain't
Yeah.
gonna leave them out. The farmers will
Yeah.
do the same thing
That's true. I ain't even gonna lie.
because they don't want her.
Yeah.
You know what
That's
I'm saying?
bad, ain't it? That's bad, dog.
It's bad when you'll sink your own ship.
You
Kamikaze. You'll
you'll
sink
see.
your own ship.
Yes. Yes. So dog, let me ask you about since we just going through the news today, what you think about the Diddy case, dog? I heard bits and pieces of it. Um,
Mhm.
and I ain't been really on active on social media and stuff like that
Mhm.
last couple of days. But I've, like a lot of people are saying that
Yeah.
it's they don't see a RICO, which I'm with them because a RICO you got to have other people involved in it, co-conspirators
Right.
to make it a RICO. But if you don't
Mhm.
have nobody else, and all the people come testifying against you, and ain't nobody else locked up but him,
Man, all that stuff,
think
man.
about it.
He just getting humiliated. That's all
That's
they do.
all. Yeah,
They just humiliate him. I ain't with whatever he did. Hey, that's on him. What it sound like to me is he was just a
consensual.
freaky person.
Yeah, consensual too with other
Yeah,
people that
cause
was involved.
yeah, cause hey, they like I said, hey, that's why I tell people now, don't think you're gonna get away now. Cause when they get ready to get them text messages, hey, they can find them. They
And
can get
guess and guess what? Them text messages said she was complicit. She was down with it.
them. Yeah,
First she was like, nah, she won't with it. Them
right.
text messages said, oh no, you was with it. Here it is
Yeah.
right here.
I
Pull
can't
up
wait.
exhibit
Hey,
number 3, please.
say what?
Put up exhibit number 3.
Yeah,
Is that your text message said that you want to have one tonight and can I go pick him? Oh, okay. Yeah, that's what I was making sure.
that's what I'm saying, man. And it's like, and I know a lot of people, a lot of people are they were saying, oh man, he evil, this, that, whatever, he should be thrown under the jail. I mean, if some of these people that saying it, if their bedroom activities was exposed in
Yeah.
their homes,
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
they might have some baby oil too. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Like, hey,
Exactly.
hey, I
You
mean,
never know.
there's some people around here, around in the swingers community.
That's a
That's
fact.
pretty much all it is.
That's what he was doing, man. And the thing about it is, I don't think, me personally,
Mm-hmm.
the little bit that I followed it,
Mm-hmm.
I don't see where he could be found guilty of a RICO.
Yeah,
Now, domestic violence. Now they said the video that we took off on Cassie, they said
that's
it was speeded up so fast it looked like he was really doing more than what he was doing. It
okay.
won't really as bad as, but you still put hands on it. But still,
Right,
people don't get RICOs for domestic violence. Now,
right.
for people coming in, just like for example, we have a cookout, right?
Mm-hmm.
And back in the day, we was drinking, we have a cookout. The cool over here's got this in it, that
Right.
got that in it,
Yep.
that got the corn liquor, whatever it is in it, right?
Right.
That's on you if you got it. I ain't
Yep.
make you drink nothing,
Right.
and I ain't make you take nothing. Just like,
Yeah.
with him, he didn't make them do that. They wanted to be in the in crowd. They want to keep coming to these parties,
Yep.
and that's all it was. You know what I'm saying? What was the one we talked about, dog, on the radio? Low self esteem. They felt they
Yeah.
ain't want to be rejected.
Yeah. That's it.
Yeah,
Low
and
self
now
esteem. Yep.
they got especially the women. Now they getting to the end of their careers, are getting older. They ain't
Mm-hmm.
looking for a payday. If I can get like 3, 4 million out of this will ride me all the way out.
The same thing, just like with Smokey Robinson.
Yeah.
Even though
Yeah,
that,
come
I
on,
guess,
dog.
I guess it kind of died down. Now here she
Yeah.
come. They two of them or whatever. Here they come. They put him and his wife. See him and his wife. And see now the thing of it is today is if I can just throw some allegations on you,
Yes.
I can crush you.
Yeah. And then
You ain't
make you
got
settle.
Yeah, you ain't got to be you ain't got to be guilty.
Make you settle, bro.
If I
Out of
put
court.
I put some allegations on you. See how they shut Shannon Sharp down, don't you?
Yeah. Yeah.
As
Yeah.
soon as he was getting ready to get that 100 mil.
He should. You know what? If she had played her hand right,
Mm-hmm.
she'll waited till he got the 100 million,
Exactly.
and then went after the 100.
Right. Cause she
Should have
tried
got.
to get, yeah, she tried to get 50 mil.
Yeah, but he didn't have. She should have waited. Whoever her attorney was, he overplayed his hand. He should have just
Right.
waited. Hey, calm down, sit on ice, just chill. Let's wait till he get the contract.
Right.
Once he sign it, then we're gonna drop all this, and then we're gonna go to him, and you know,
The same thing with Zion.
yeah, man.
She was a porn star. Come on, man. Like
Yeah,
what she talking about?
yeah,
Got
dog.
mad. Everybody we saw how it played out anyway because she got mad with him because he went with the other girl and she had a baby by the other girl had a baby by Zion, right?
Yeah,
So he taking pictures, pregnant pictures, whatever you want to call it or whatever. They taking pictures together or whatever. So she got mad. So I guess down the road, here she come. Oh,
Yep.
he was abusing me. He was threatening me. Come on, man.
Man, I'm gonna
Like,
tell you
bro,
right now, dog. They got to stop that, dog. They need to find Jesus or somebody in their life, dog. Because it's
right.
the way they do stuff. It's all about a payday now. I don't care
Mhm.
what it is. It's all about a payday. Hey, I'm gonna give y'all a tip. Stay in the house.
Yep.
That's free.
Right.
That's free, dog.
They
Free
trying it.
information.
And that's what it is.
Stay in the house.
Yep. And that's what they're doing, man. Like, I don't think they could get Denzel.
Now they tried though.
They tried.
He clean though.
Yeah,
He clean.
they'll try to send somebody out there to get him, or
Yeah,
what's my man? They tried to get of course they still trying to get Jay-Z.
yeah. Still
They
trying
just
to get
throwing
him. Yeah,
allegations on him. It's like whoever got the money now,
yeah,
let's go ahead on and say I was whatever, whatever. You know what I'm saying? Out the 30 from 30 from 95, 30
yeah.
years. You know what I'm saying?
Then no video, no nothing. That's what I'm saying. It's crazy, dog.
Yeah.
It is crazy. So I'm gonna go ahead and give my prediction again, y'all.
Go
Before
ahead,
we
dog.
get out of here, dog. I gave it to him one time before, and I put it on wax. So if y'all want to go back and look at it,
Mm-hmm.
I said it some time back on the radio show. So
Mm-hmm.
I was standing on my 10, dog. I
Yep.
said Indiana in 6, bro.
Yeah,
That's
he
what I
did
said.
say that, and I did say OKC. So OKC was balling, but OKC they ain't got no horses in the paint.
Not
That's
like them, not like that other squad.
Yeah, Indiana got them horses in the paint. And look,
Yeah.
real another thing real quick. Hey,
Uh-huh.
that boy that went off of Indiana the other night, right? See,
Uh-huh.
I hadn't really heard of him. I seen him, but
Hmm.
that dude from Canada, right?
Yeah.
How you feel about the Canadian team going forward? Because all them boys is him. You got my man for Denver.
Yeah.
You got my boy from OKC,
They're gonna be
SGA.
they're
Cause
gonna
see
be
what
hard to beat.
cause see what they trying to do is they're trying to get this NBA All Star game up, up to
Yeah.
par, right? Cause
Hmm.
guys saying they've been sorry. They trying to get the USA guys to play against the world.
Yeah. Which
The
I
world
think
gonna
it'll be
drag.
better.
The world gonna drag the USA though.
Getting that with the players we got, unless you because you think about it, you don't have no like no steps out there like that no more. No
They
LeBrons
gonna
out there like that.
Yep, them guys and KD, them guys know they on the tail
KD,
end.
yeah. They who from maybe somebody could hit us in the comments and who in the U.S. can ball like them boys, shoot like Steph, ball like Bron, KD, Kyrie, all them boys on the end of their career, bro. Who
Yep.
they got? When
I'm
you gonna
telling
put?
you,
Because you putting them. You talking about SGA? That boy, what's his name? From
Matherin.
Denver,
Yeah, no, there's Jamal Murray from Denver,
Jamal Murray. Yep,
but Matherin was the one the other night. He was the one that scored 27 for Indiana off the bench.
he from Canada.
He Canada.
So you see what I'm saying? Who we got gonna go up against that? I
You
mean, I
got
know you can go. Well, you can
yeah,
go Carl Anthony Towns. Them
man.
AD if he's healthy. I mean, you got some people, but they can't. They're
Time
gonna be
soft.
tough. Yeah,
Time soft, man. He
yeah, he
soft.
too big to be that soft. I ain't gonna. I agree with you on that.
He soft. His finger hurt and he fall all on the floor.
Yeah, him and hey, they came. Both of them came from Kentucky. Go, both of them do it.
Yeah.
AD,
Oh yeah, yeah. You
AD,
right. Forgot about that. Yeah,
he hit his leg one day. That mother looked at the camera. I
yeah.
couldn't say nothing. I'm like, bro, what is going on with you, bro?
But the
Like,
USA in
yeah,
the All Star game, that's probably why them boys were pushing back against that. They
yeah,
don't want that cause they know they play against the USA play against the
yeah,
world
yeah.
in the All Star game.
It's gonna be nasty,
They gonna get embarrassed
bad. I don't even know. You know what? I don't even know if they'll get bronze because you got gold, silver, bronze, right?
in the NBA All Star game.
Oh no, you talking
Oh
about
no,
all? I'm talking about Olympics.
yeah,
Yeah, okay.
because see what they trying to do is they were saying the boys been lacking in the All Star game, right?
Yeah,
So they were saying to make it competitive, they was gonna take all the USA
yeah.
players
Okay, I got you. I got you.
play
Okay,
against the world
I
in that
got you.
that marquee All Star game.
And then I see what you're saying. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Which it'll
Yeah.
be competitive, but I don't know
It used to
if
be East versus West, but now since they made some changes, it ain't been the same. So they
yeah,
were saying to make it competitive, they're gonna take the USA guys and versus the world.
Yeah, I don't know if they're gonna
I
work.
can't. They ain't gonna beat the world though.
Yeah, they ain't
They
gonna.
gonna get
Yeah,
drugged, man. Who gonna guard Jokic?
yeah. Nobody.
Who gonna
Like
guard Giannis?
nobody. Who can guard him now?
And then you got SGA,
Who gonna guard him? Well, you talking about some heavy hitters, boy. You keep
All
naming them,
American,
boy.
Siakam.
Yeah,
Siakam, he African.
yeah. Can't do nothing with him. So yeah,
Yeah,
y'all give us some stuff in the comments, dog. Hey man, we appreciate y'all
yeah,
for
no
tuning
doubt.
in to Man Talk 133 with Shaw and Dara. Y'all don't forget, like, comment, share, subscribe. Until next time, we out.